good on this 69-degree weather day.
So pretty.
Okay, should we hit it?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to thank you guys all for your thoughts and prayers as we continue to endure what I'm hoping is the last leg of the shutdown. Monday things were lifted, and we have officially a freedom to be able to meet 10 of us in a group or so. I'll talk a little bit more detail, but we have let our lift groups meet. I know our group is meeting tonight in our home, and we've kind of talked with our groups and stuff, and so we are lifting that up a little bit. I wanted to just do a shout out to all the elders that Malcolm Wallaker, Dario Munoz, Joel Horde, Bill Sanborn, Steve Finden, Danny Holzman, and Josh Lewins. We met Friday and Saturday, did a stretch of praying through, acknowledging, thanking God for what we've done in the last year and then what's coming up in the next year. And it was really encouraging to see how much that we're on track with what we had actually prayed about last year to be moving forward with. And so that's super encouraging to see that. A year ago, we bought the building. We were headlong into just a mess of construction, and so here we are finalizing a bunch of stuff. So super encouraging. A few of the things that we're praying about, just thinking for the next year. Obviously, the reopening is a big priority for us. Some things with worship ministry. We talked about some teaching and training courses that we want to try to capitalize on, utilizing more Bible knowledge in the church and more offers for people besides even lift groups. Children's ministry, just giving that a priority. Rochelle's doing a great job helping her with that. The men's ministry, giving some more tools to beef up that, and Malcolm, what he's doing. We had some discussions about how to better minister to the older generation, knowing our church that group has grown, how to do that, and then we had some ideas on ICC ministry to the college age. So you'll be hearing more about that in the next year, but just some things to be aware of. Sunday, let's talk about Sunday real quick. Sunday we are going to be doing drive-in church. So drive-in church is exactly what you do when you think back of a drive-in theater. All the cars face one way, and then there's something that you're watching and listening to. So we did our dry run last night of the audio, and we were able to get it on the FM station. So we are planning drive-in church this Sunday, May 24th. 6 o'clock normal service. The audio will work, and then Jed and I'll preach, and Jed will have a little smaller team. His sister might sing with him. I'm not quite sure with the worship. And we're gonna be standing up on the sidewalk up by basically the sanctuary entrance, kind of in that area, and we're going to have parking attendants directing everybody where to park so that you can see us. So I would just ask for graciousness on how cars are parked. Maybe try to come a little early. We can make everybody get in a good spot. And then the FM broadcaster, it works. You'll be able to hear. It's not
perfect.
Not perfect.
Yeah.
It's not top perfect, and it was maybe more with the music part of it. The message and people talking was clear.
Yeah, you can hear the people talking. There's a little bit of static, so you just are gonna have to probably turn up your volume and just go with it.
Yeah, so we'll make it go. What do you remember this? What we're gonna?
It's 94.5. I think we changed it to, but we'll get for sure. We'll let you all know. We'll have a little sign of what it is.
Okay.
And we'll make a post about it.
Okay. We are about coming together. It's about community. That's what we're most excited about. You have to stay in your cars. We're not going to be crazy and police everybody, but we just want to be respectful of that. There are some people that really are conscious of being around other people. Just respect that. But we will do it 6 p.m. Come a little early. If you can carpool and bring some people with you to minimize the traffic, that will help us. And we're gonna have some greeters and signs so people can know how to get on the station, where to park. All that will be taken care of. So block that out. Well, I know it's Memorial Day weekend. All the more reason to prioritize the service. And then Brittany has a few surprises for you guys at the end of the service that we're excited about.
Yeah.
We're not going to give all the details out, but we have a few surprises for you guys as well. The service will be shorter, so if you bring your kids with you, we're going to make it shorter so that you can you're not stuck in there in the car for forever. Maybe bring some coloring books, snacks, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And what was I going to say? Oh, bathrooms are available for emergency only. The church will have the downstairs door open. And so if there is an emergency, the bathrooms are accessible, but we're really discouraging traffic within the church. So just be aware of that. Anything that you want to add to that?
I don't think so.
Are you excited about people coming back together?
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Okay.
I'll probably just be jumping around, waving at
She'll
everybody.
be bouncing, yeah, jumping around, waving. So we are excited. I'm excited about it. It's something that we're gonna do. We will right now. I'll kind of transition here. So we have a reopening strategy. My rough draft has kind of got it out with 3 phases. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Phase 1 is when small groups are allowed, and we're in that phase right now. We're gonna the document will be uploaded to the website. So we're gonna upload that document so you can see it's a general parameter of what's happening, but so that you have some teeth to what's happening. But right now, tentatively, we're in phase 1, which is a drive-in service once a month. We're gonna do that as long as we need to, hopefully only one, and we can start meeting. And some guidelines on that. Small groups are meeting. We're respecting the 10 people. Not crazy if you go over. We're just trying to respect that piece. And then the church is reopened, and you can come in if you need to do something, if you need something. We're just asking that you sanitize anything you use when you're in here. And we'll have, we've been sanitizing high traffic areas, and there's cleaning supplies available. We actually have masks if you want a mask. We're not requiring masks in the building, but they'll be available if you need one at the front desk. Phase 2, you'll see on the document, is that we're proposing that we're going to go to a 2-service strategy with 2 service times with a cleaning in time in between, and the elders will split the congregation up strategically. Those details are yet to come, but we know that things are in motion. I was on a webinar this morning. There's information coming out of how to do that well. But that is going to be our strategy, splitting people in the lobby, in the youth room, in the sanctuary, in a way that gives space and yet allows us to come together. We feel like 2 services will cover that. I feel like I'm doing all the talking.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Do you have anything else you want to add?
No, I just hope this happens soon.
She just wants to happen soon. So that will kind of be our next transition. And then the third phase is obviously when we kind of get back to our new normal, as everybody's saying. Normal services, larger groups allowed, church sanitation, and I kind of have a buffer statement at the bottom of this whole document. Stay home if you're sick. If you have a weak immunity, stay home. Masks are available at the front desk, but not required in the church. So that's kind of a big deal with the reopening. Look at that document. Let us know if you have questions. We're fully accessible if there's something like that. And like I said, as those dates get closer, based on government guidelines and the numbers we can fit into the church, we will get more of those details out to you. The service times, how we're going to handle childcare, all that stuff. So, good?
Yeah.
Talk real quick about our avenue of communication moving forward.
Yeah, so right now we're using Facebook for a lot of information, but we have a lot of the stuff on our website, and so we are going to just direct you guys to the website if you have any, need any information or anything like that. So we have an announcement tab, so if you go to newsongalliance.com, there's announcements, so the announcement video from the Sunday before will be there. And then different ways to contact us. And then if I make any flyers and put them on Facebook, those will also be on our website. Right now I'm updating all the ministries and taking stuff that the leaders of the ministry have and the vision behind the ministry, and any information on that. And if you want to get connected or plugged in or serve in those areas, who to contact. And just adding videos and any of our live streams will go to there, like through YouTube or whatever it is. So you can just go there and kind of look around. There are some things that aren't updated yet, like pictures of the elders. We're working on that and in the process. So you can go to newsongalliance.com or go to our Facebook if you want to see different videos or just random things that we post. I try to post 2 times a week, so
Good.
those are the different avenues.
Good. We have a YouTube channel that you can watch the videos, but for simplicity reasons, because not everybody is tech savvy, is the 2 avenues of regular communication is going to be Facebook and our website. And those would be where I get the word out, knowing that not everybody has Facebook. We've heard that more and more. Those are the avenues. When you're on our website, you can access the YouTube videos. You can access the announcements under our announcement bar, and then obviously see other ministry things. So keep those in mind. Facebook, website, and then from there, if you are more tech savvy and want to get the YouTube page and subscribe to that, we'd love to do that to communicate. So good. So that was probably a big thing. Giving, we just encourage you to continue to give. You guys have been so faithful in that. There's many ways to give. Give online. You can mail a check in, or you can drop a check off here. Church is open. Come say hi. Bring us coffee or something. That'd be great. And the last thing before I share a quick word in prayer is this Sunday we have been advertising it as Great Commission Sunday. And what that means is that every year in May, churches pick a Sunday that they highlight the missions work of the Alliance, and a special offering is taken to fund special projects. There's been a large donation made, a matching fund to the Great Commission, and so more than ever these funds are matched and will be used to help people. We have Alliance workers that are dealing with the COVID in other countries as well as in the States, and these funds are going to help with those needs. And so what we're going to do is Gabrielle Fawcett is going to be available Sunday. After you leave, we're going to have a couple surprises for you, but one of the things is Gabrielle's going to have a basket or bucket that if you have a Great Commission gift for missions, you're able to drop that off. That would be strictly for missions, not normal giving. A lot of that stuff we're doing other ways. So just be aware of that. If you have a special gift, if your kids have a couple extra dollars they want to bring in, it'll all go to the Great Commission Fund, and we'll highlight that Sunday. Good on that. Gabrielle was not able to make. We're going to have her share something today, but she won't make it this week. So we miss you, Gabrielle. The only other thing is that on Sunday with the drive-in, we are still going to have Facebook Live and the YouTube website. The YouTube will only be audio because we can't camera it, and the FaceTime is going to be, Facebook is going to be outside.
Yeah, it'll just be with the phone, so it'll be like this. And we're going to try to get it up close so you can hear it still and see everything.
So be ready with those. We don't know how that's going to work. I've been telling the staff that I want to make sure people can see us. I feel like that, and hear us on the FM. That's the biggest thing. So there may be a couple glitches with that, but that's what we're doing.
And maybe when you're in your car down there and you're further back or whatever, you could just pop on Facebook Live and just be with everybody and act like you're right up close.
Right up close. That's right. Let me read a verse for all of you. I'm going to be in James 3, and I'm going to talk about your mouth, your tongue. James 3, he makes this statement about every kind of beast and bird and reptile and sea creature can be tamed and has been tamed. But guess what? The one thing that no human can tame, it's our tongue, it's our mouth. And so I'm going to challenge you guys Sunday on how our words, how our lips can bring life or death, and how that affects our life. James 3 talks about that. And so maybe for the first time, you start thinking about what you're saying and how you're speaking to your family and your friends, and you're challenged in that as we've been in this great series that James is addressing our life and acting out what we say, and what better way to act than to be conscious of how we speak. So that'll be Sunday. So with that, I'm gonna let Brittany pray, and then we'll see. There might have been a couple questions. I've seen some comments. Otherwise, we'll move on.
Okay. Dear God, I thank you so much for today and just for everything that you're doing. Thank you for being such a faithful God. You're so good, and we just praise you and give you all the glory for everything that you're doing here. And I just ask that you continue just to work in our lives and just go before us and let your will be done here. Thank you again for everything, and I thank for this day in your name. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. Do you want to check on my computer, maybe see if there's any questions?
There's no questions. Kelly Tucci says she misses us.
Oh, we miss Kelly Tucci
Yes.
so much.
Yeah.
I'll do a quick shout out to the Tucci's in Oregon. Last week, Mike Tucci did a multi-service, multi-site church. In Oregon, they can split their churches into groups of 25. That's the max. And so what Mike did is their facility has two buildings that have separate bathrooms and doors. And so Mike preached and broadcasted it to the other building. And then they did the same thing one more time that day. So they did multi-site, multi-service. So Mike, he's beat me. He officially beat me. I've never done multi-site or multi-service. So shout out to Mike. You're awesome.
Yeah. Very cool.
Nothing else? Okay, I think we're good. We love you guys. We miss you. And we will look forward to seeing you all Sunday.
Bye.